Hello, and welcome to another day. And sadly, don't you slander Dojima. I will. Nah, he's a hardworking dad. It's fine. He's a single dad. I understand, with the single daughter. Okay. Bad news. I found out yesterday's stream. Okay. I'm pretty sure y'all saw it if you guys watched it. I found out that this is the last translated chapter of the story. Sadly. So this will be the last episode for this game until it's finished translating. And I heard they're almost done with the third episode, but they're doing 4 and 5 at the same time. And for a time reference, it takes more than a year to do one episode. So usually the last case is long as shit. And they're going to release 4 and 5 together. So we probably won't be able to come back to this for a very long time. Big Fs. So this will sadly be the last chapter. But in other news, the stream will be starting back from square one with the Ace Attorney games. There's learned Japanese. If I learned Japanese and was translating, I would love that. Sorry, I could love that. But that'd be difficult. Anyways, we are starting. Hello. We are starting with this one. You got done streaming. I got done doing some Persona 4 streaming, and now we're here recording and streaming Ace Attorney. Let's go. I hope I can finish this chapter. The clouded kokoro, that's my heart. Kanji alone is difficult. Very. They don't put kanji and hiragana in the same sentence, do they? Dude, it's Jack the Ripper! Is that not Jack the Ripper? It was a ghastly tale that winter night something was killed. As the victim laid at death's door. A mystery of Jess who just stabbed the young lady from behind has been resolved. But no sooner had my friend saved the Eastern exchange student from his harrowing plight. Then in the dim flickering shadow, he is Jack the Ripper! Of ghastly did a second bizarre crime, relentless stillness of that very night. I dare say most can still recall the sensational headline of the day. Haunted apartment of death. What? The condemned criminal's curse. The dread demon of coal gas. You're right. Yet, though the great detective had once discerned the truth upon his arrival at the scene, it only proved to be the overturn that announced the rising of the curtains on the most tragic play. Oh, guys! Finally, my name is Ryusuke Naruhodo. I'm a defense attorney, albeit an experienced one. I'm back to talking normally. 6 months ago, as a legal exchange student, I crossed the great oceans from the Empire of Japan all the way to the British Empire. By way of miraculous fate, I met with a world-famous great detective. Now, in the attic of his flat, I've set up something of an office. Standing in these foreign courts, I've managed to win a few not guilty verdicts. But 4 months ago, an unforgettable battle had waged, and as a result of that, I haven't stood in court since. Or perhaps more insightly, I couldn't stand in court. Though the curtains have forcibly fallen on my story, I will once again journey onward, all because of one single letter that arrived from Japan this morning. Ooh, damn, I'm hungry. Growl. Something smells really good downstairs. It must be ass. I guess it's almost time for breakfast. I should head downstairs to Mr. Holmes's room. It's August 30th. I thought that was me at first. Oh, Ryu, perfect time. The bacon's just finished frying. I was just about to call you down. Oh, good morning, Iris. Your food smells really good. Mind if I talk with you for a second? Something surprisingly happened. Shh! What? What say we begin the morning with some light mental gymnastics? Mr. Holmes. Ho ho! I see. Yeah. Oh, he's too close. Oh, he's gonna give me a kiss. Oh, he's gonna give me a kiss. Look at him. Oh, now that I can clearly see the truth whispered by my deductions. Zelda, get out of here. What are you on about this time? You sit in my lap, Zelda, if you want to be here. Oh, I've got it! This morning, you've experienced something very surprising! Isn't that right, Master Naruhodo? Oh, come now. I'm so surprised. I shouldn't even need to explain this one. For starters, your hair is an absolute mess. It's pointed in every which way this morning, kind of like an anime character called Naruto. I've observed that you haven't fastened the third button on your jacket. From this, it was easy to tell that something had shaken you this morning. Possibly me, in your bed. No comment, but can I also comment? By all means, what is it, Master Naruhodo? I'm pretty sure my hair's been like this since the day we've met. Oh, is that right? And as for the button, it was torn off last night. In fact, you're the one who did it. What? Holmesies? You're the one who tore it off? Ah, yes, I remember now. It was after dinner, wasn't it? I was playing that tear-jerking solo with the aid of my ever-loyal, famed instrument. Then, all of a sudden, the third string just snapped. Rage overtook me. In a blind fury, I tore the button from your jacket. I don't want to live with someone who has a... what's that disorder when you get angry all of a sudden? Bipolar?
Yes.
Would you mind giving that back? If I can't button up my jacket, I look unprofessional. Why are you asking me? I don't know where it went. It's probably on the floor somewhere. Okay, you know what? The only thing that matters is whether or not my reasoning is correct. But didn't Ryu also already tell us that? She specifically said that something surprised him this morning. Ah ha ha! Now there's the real surprise! Hey, Zelda. This man is Sherlock Holmes, a kind of great detective, revered all across the great British Empire. There isn't a single person in the world who doesn't know his name. I don't know his name. Right. Well, now that we all calmed down, how about we have a little breakfast before it gets cold? I was testing out a new blend of herbal tea this morning. And this is Iris. Her dad is dead. This is Holmes' little flatmate. She's a remarkable girl with the author of the popular London novel series, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Also, her dad is dead. So then, care tell us what happened, Master Naruhodo? Sure. This morning, a letter arrived from Japan. Oh, could it be from Susie? Yeah, she wrote something curious in here. Oh ho! How intriguing! How about you tell us over breakfast? Very curious. Zelda, can you stop that? Zelda, come on. Oh, a letter from Japan arrived this morning. Oh, that's Susie's handwriting. Not to mention that I can read. Not that I can read any of it. I thought she can read Japanese. So, how's your legal assistant faring? Well, I hope. Better than well. According to the letter, she stood in court as a defense attorney and won. Wow, really? Susie's the best. She and you are in complete different leagues, Master Naruhodo. Maybe she can only read kanji. You do know I won a few non-guilty verdicts myself, right? Apparently Sotseki was a witness in that trial too. Sotseki. Nope. Never heard of a man that I falsely accused. Well, technically he didn't accuse him. Now, hold on just a second. You helped us prove he's innocent. Don't you remember the 2 incidents that happened on the Bureau Road half a year ago? Oh, you mean that shaggy statue man with the mustache and shifty eyes? You mentioned his mustache twice. Those cases left such a strong impression on me. I dare say they're unforgettable. Oh no, man. Although I can't say I remember much about them considering how much time has passed. These statements sound a little contradictory. Zelda, can you... She's doing that paw thing on my leg, but it's like skin. I should probably take my medicine because she's literally sitting on my lap. Would you like some little medicine, Zelda? No, because it's not good for you. Thank God you don't have allergy, kitty cat. Did you know it's very rare, but there's sometimes that cats can be allergic to people? That's right. That's right, Zelda. Good thing you're not allergic to me. So, tell us about this curious thing written in the letter. You remember the specter of the war-torn Adobe, right, Mr. Holmes? Oh, I see, that one. It's not that I don't remember, but it's that my memory is rather fuzzy. He definitely forgot. I was hoping to review the records from that case. Susato suggested that I do. What has you both so interested in the records of a case from a whole 6 months ago? Sasaki said the same thing to Susato after she returned to Japan. He said the reason she was called back home may be related to the specter of the war-torn Abode. Is that so? Susato's father was apparently rather shooken when he heard the details from Soseki. That when he telegraphed a message to Susato asking her to come home. Oh, that quiz? Now that you mention it, there was something kind of strange about it. Really? I went to all the efforts of writing up a really nice manuscript, and I was just about to publish it, but then Holmes came along with this really mean look on his face. Don't you even think about publishing it. He wouldn't even tell me why. Oh? Did I do that? When? Prove it, you fucking little girl. That's right. You can't because you're a little girl. Bye, Zelda. Mr. Holmes, are you hiding something from us? Do you actually know something about Susato's return 4 months ago? It's already been 4 months since we saw Susie off to the port of Dover. I was really surprised when he just up and said she had go home like that. Right, as I recall, she received a telegram from the Empire of Japan. Yeah, they told her to return to Japan right away. I do believe that her father died, was that it? Hey, don't just kill him off just because he had an undiagnosable fever. But according to this letter, that fever was a lie. A why? A lie. A why? A lie, Iris. Say it with me. Lie. So Susie's daddy just lied to get her to go back home? But why? Excuse me. To be honest, neither of us knows why either. We all know that the specter of the war-torn Abode seems to be related to it. Those orders to return home were so sudden. Susato's father must have been hiding something. What do you think, Holmesies? Wait, what the fuck? When did he get dressed? Well, who can say? Whoa, when the heck did you change? Are you honestly surprised? I'm a busy man, don't you know? Try not to dwell too much on it. Though it may be hard since you have nothing else to do. Oh, simple Japanese man. Well, I'm off. Take care of the flat, Iris. I will. Be safe, Holmesies. Adios, amigos. Bon voyage. Wait, what's bon voyage? What language is that? Is that slang or is that actually a different language? And away he goes. Clearly, Professor Mikotoba isn't the only one hiding something. Soseki was wrapped up in this two incidents as well. Yet, only one of them was forbidden from being published. And it was none other than Mr. Holmes who forbade it. It's French. Bon voyage is French? Bon voyage. Really? Huh, didn't know that. What about Italian? Look, I found it. Oh, Iris, is that? It's the record of the quiz. Susie helped me put it together. The specter of the war-torn Adobe. Wanna give it a leaf through, will you? Of course. Thanks, Iris. I have no idea what kind of secret is hiding within this case, but whoa, this music is tight! If I read it over, maybe I'll notice something. Hawaii, the game is afoot. And so, I read the records together with Iris. From the very start to the investigation to the courtroom battle. With the great care we relieved at the incident step by step. We lived the episodes. We certainly weren't short on time in search for clues. After all, I'm still barred from the standings in the court of the British Empire. Why is it so fucking slow? It's French for have a nice trip. Bon voyage. Sickly blue. A strange case occurred half a year ago in the dead of one London winter. On snowy-covered pavement of Bayar Road, a young woman was stabbed in the back. Fortunately, she survived the ordeal, but she remained unconscious for a number of days. The assailant remained invisible with the depths of the fog. In a stroke of misfortune, the Japanese student walking behind her was arrested. His name was Soseki Natsume. Incidentally, the one who got him arrested was Mr. Holmes. That is true. As a fellow Japanese, Susato and I trusted him, so we defended him in the Crown Court. Through the battle was Idris. We managed to win a not guilty verdict. This is a summary. Heart full of glee. What if he goes, suck on these nuts? What if he just does that? And he does like a blow me pose. Soseki was overjoyed, and the next morning, he died. Susato and I received a telegram from Mr. Holmes. The victim of the Bayar Road stabbing has regained consciousness. Make haste to St. Bartholomew's Hospital. We quickly called the coach and headed to the hospital. 21 February, 5:30 a.m. Whoa, that's super early. Hello, my friends, you've made it. Oh, Mr. Holmes, good morning. Don't you use good morning to me. Huh? Wait, what the fuck is Susato here? Oh, this is the pass. This is after Soseki's case, after he left. Just look at the time. What on earth were you two doing? I thought I wasn't gonna do Susato voice. We received the telegram at 5. It takes about 20 minutes to get here by coach. It's 5:30 right now, so I'd say we did pretty well considering that the issue isn't actually the time. It's the fact that I felt like I was waiting at all. Conceited ass fucking. Actually, I woke up by a telegram at about 4 in the morning myself. It wouldn't be fair if I was the only one to lose sleep, so I sent one of you two as well. Fucking rude. Anyways, there's the newly reawakened victim over there. Oh, hey, look, it's her. Yeah. Go, give her a little hello. Maybe a bon voyage or a, what did the Japanese say? Ohayo gozaimasu. This English lady was stabbed in the back 4 days ago on that snowy pavement. I believe her name was Miss Green. Like that Clue game. Oh, whoops. There are notes about the patient. Let's have a look. Please take care not to overfeed. Did I step on a zoo by accident? That's fucked up. You're right. They have signs like these at the park nearby at Baker Street. Yeah, for pigeons. I'm pretty sure hospitals are for people, not pigeons. Quite the daring move to put this at the foot of a patient's bed right where she can read it. That's fucked up. They call her fat. Good morning. Oh, she's a painter. I'm Ryu Naruhodo. I'm a visitor from the Empire of Japan. Oh, might you be the one who stabbed me? Whoa, no, I'm just an attorney. How do you do? I'm Susato Mikotoba. So it was you! You were the one who stabbed me! No, ma'am, I'm just a legal assistant. We were told that you have woken up, so we came to see you. Oh, thank you for doing that for someone who's worthless as me. My name is Viridian Green. I'm a painter. Well, that's what I like to say. I'm actually an artist chick. One day, I'd like to be a fully fledged artist chicken. Yuck. Oh well, I suppose I'm trying to say is that I'm not at all that talented. Maybe because I keep pecking at my drawings like a chicken. I'm sorry. I guess I'm worthy of a knife to the back. I don't think that has anything to do with your painting ability. She doesn't have a very good outlook on life. I'd say she's looking more at the floor than life. Since we're here, I'm gonna ask her about the case. Oh, I gotta stand up. I'm tired. I've learned the trick is just to stand up and not care. And give it a good stretch! I must say, what happened to you was really terrible. I can't imagine getting stabbed out of nowhere while on a stroll down the pavement. That's some unlucky shit. It was so cold. The fog was so thick, I couldn't even see. Has it really been 4 days since then? It has. You've been unconscious the whole time. I hear the whole case was solved while I was sleeping. Indeed, I, the Sherlock Holmes, solved it in a snap. Come now, Mr. Holmes. The one who fought so valiantly in court was Naruhodo. Does that mean you still haven't heard of the details of the case? Right. Apparently, a police officer is supposed to come in here and fill me in. That does make sense. Everyone's so suddenly busy now. All because I just had to go and wake up. I'm sorry. It would have been better off if I just stayed to sleep. Dead, with a knife in my back. Bleeding on the ground, painlessly. No, absolutely not. We're also very relieved that you recovered. She seems like a bit of a handful. A handful, if you know what I'm saying. You know, she can't fit in one hand. You're more fit in like 2 hands, you know what I'm saying? You're an artist, right, Mr. Green? Oh, no, you're mistaken there. To be precise, I'm more of an art chick. To be even more precise, I'm a student of the Thorndike Art Academy. That says Dyke, right? I'm not tripping, everyone. Thorndike. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. I just want everyone to know that. I see. So Britain has an art school as well. Oh, and you Japanese don't have one? I knew it! Fucking Holmes. By the by, do you happen to live in the area, young lady? Oh no. This might seem pretentious for someone like me, but I actually live on a flat on Brixton Street. How curious. What? Using the underground Brixton Street, it's about 10 stations away from here. The Thorndike Art Academy is only a 3-minute walk from Brixton Station. Is there an issue with that, Mr. Holmes? Oh, it's nothing much, but our road isn't exactly where the most affluential people live. Mr. Mustache isn't the richest either. So Seki's home does look like it's ready to fall over anytime soon. Now, why would a little girl from the Art Academy be wandering around there? Sorry, Sunny, I turned off sounds. You just made me think, that's all. Why should she get so quiet all of a sudden? Come now, Mr. Holmes. You shouldn't be prying into a lady's affair like that. Ah, well, you know me, a fucking pervert. Excuse me. Are you about finishing? I have to prepare for my discharge. I'm discharging. Just fucking starts screaming, blood starts gushing out of her back. I'm discharging. One day he'll be caught lacking. That's right. Oh, of course. Well, our apologies and thank you for your time. Look, it's a fucking rat. What the fuck is rat? Oh shit! It's a rat! Oh shit! Ew! Look, Naruto, a rat! A rat in a hospital? I really don't like the sounds of that. But look at him, it's so fat and round. It's that he must be in good health. A big hospital like this is bound to have a ton of food lying around. Oh shit! It's a rat! I guess this takes place after Sotseki's case. Wow, what a curious day. Oh wait, is there nothing to do here? Supposed to examine something? Is there anything else to examine? These shelves are full of medicine too. Should they really be leaving these in a place where anyone can get their hands on them? I don't think that would be a risk of gulping them down all in a fit of ravenous hunger. Luckily, it seems to be locked to keep people like me out. You're stronger than the average child. I'm sure you could wrench the door open with brute force. Being hungry does not a criminal make. Wait, being hungry does not a criminal make, Susato. Ooh! Bad grammar there, translators. But you know what? I still appreciate you. Thank you. Larry's face. Zoom in on the rat. It hits Larry's face. Oh shit, it's a rat! There are various medicine bottles lined up on the shelf here. Should they really be leaving this in a place where anyone can get their hands on? I do think you would be at risk of drinking them by accident. You don't deal with mornings very well. Luckily, this seems to be locked to keep people like me out. Oh, you're smarter than the average bear. I'm sure you'll find the key and unlock it in your sleep. I'm afraid to break it to you, Susato, but I really can't do the impossible. Bears are smart, though. This must be Viridian's bag. I'm on my way to Viridian. Is Viridian City the second one in Pokemon?
What?
Is Viridian City the second place in Pokemon? The first one was the Kanto region, right?
You're asking me something about Pokemon. Oh no.
Yeah, which we should have a collective nerd knowledge on.
Oh no.
All I remember is that song, I'm on my way to Viridian City. That was really it. Yeah. It must have been bought in after she was stabbed. I'm sure a family member or loved one brought it over for her. Let's take a gander. No, there's probably nothing in there but a change of clothes. No, Naruhodo, you can't just dig into your nose into a woman's secrets. Look at this woman's secrets consist of chocolates, biscuits, and caramel bars. Oh my god, I'm fucking mean. Naruhodo out here throwing fat jokes. That's not cool, bro. What's it called? Now that I think about it, thinking back at the case, how the fuck did old Meili saw the dead body, told his girlfriend to go pick up the phone, right? To go call the phone. And he moved the body across the street. He either carried this woman or he dragged her fucking body through the street to put her on the other side of the block. The fuck is that? Looks like the Marshmallow Man. It's a round wooden doll. Even lacks a hint of charm. It's probably not meant for decoration. I think this is an artist's doll used for reference when you want to practice sketching a person. You put it that way. Looks like it's only useful for sketching a certain body type. Well, it certainly is a little bit more round than those I've seen in the past. Maybe she just likes drawing round people. Maybe she do. Not wrong about that. These are notes about the patient. Let's have a look. Please take care not to allow this patient to run around the hospital. But said patient doesn't seem to be present. I guess someone didn't read the note. I wonder what part of the hospital he's running about right now. Let's just hope he's been discharged instead. You just hear duk, 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 like running, and he's like, yeah! He's like fucking on a horse or some shit. It's like, I tell you, partner, this hospital ruined the road to hospital with a house. It's like, whoa, damn. It's a photo. It's a photo. It's a framed photograph. Look, it's that your boyfriend or husband? Is it? There's a young gentleman in the photo. He's deranged her favor down. He looks like he's the same age as Miss Green. Maybe he's like Miss Green's soulmate? My Naruhodo, you certainly are perceptive about these things. If you say so, I was just taking a wild guess, really. Oh boy, Mr. Naruhodo! Is there Mr. Naruhodo? Apartments! Oh! Naruhodo? The fuck is, we're looking for a defense attorney named Naruhodo. That's me. Boy, good morning, Mr. Naruhodo! This is for you! It's a message from Sotsuki Natsume. What? This is from Sotsuki? Why would a police officer be delivering a message from Sotsuki? Good question. I wonder what it could be. Strange that an officer from Scotland Yard would deliver this message so early in the day. Come on, stop dilly-dallying. Let me see it. Hey, get your filthy hands off of that fucking paper. Oh, well now. Well, what is it you took out of my hands? Don't you, what is it, me? This isn't the time for that. Huh? It seems that this great detective won't get a chance to rest just yet. A new murder case is calling to me. Dun, 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 dun. Murder? Murder. Let's depart right away. Call us a coach. Hey, yo, coach. Bill's here. Oh, but we still need to read Sotsuki's message, and it would be impolite not to visit his flat. Well then, all the better. All the better? What is? It's written clearly in this message, friends. I would know if you didn't fucking take it away. The scene of the crime is none other than Mr. Mustachio's home. Oh, you gotta be joking. I'll go and call for an express coach right away. Sheesh, a murder in his home right after he finished leaving? We just cleared Sotsuki's name yesterday. And yet, the very next day, another murder had just occurred right at his doorstep? Sotsuki, just how many black cats do you cross paths with? Oh, what do you?
There's a moth in the apartment. How did a moth get in the house?
Get Zelda! Get Zelda! Get our natural flags, our moth swatter.
Is the thing on the window, Larry?
Yeah. It's pretty much sealed. They would have to crawl in.
Larry, if a moth can get in here, other things can get in here. You better put tape around that. Do you understand?
What on earth? Yeah, I understand. Diggy, remember the guy? Remember he showed up in the first part?
I'm not too happy with this.
I'll fix it later.
There's a moth in my house.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Diggy, remember the first guy? Remember the guy in the first case? Remember the princely guy? He's dead! Holy shit! And that's why they keep saying, that's why Sotsuki keeps saying two cases. This is the case. He was involved in one case, and now he's involved in this case. I believe he's passed away. Yes, I'm rather sure. So to the lost student, Oh, Sotsuki. Woe is me. Why does fate seem to have it out for me? I've only just become a free man yesterday. 2 whole days away from my home, and yet I wake up the next day and what is this? The early bird did not catch their worm. Oh, my life is suffering. Oh, hello there. I see you're as bright and cheery as ever, Mr. Mustache. Good. Oh, it's you, the Sherlock Holmes. Why are you here? I don't remember even asking you. Mr. Holmes was together with us, so he decided to tag along. He hoped he could be of some use to you. Quite right. I'm not as useless as you might think, Mr. Mustache. Oh, it's you. Oh, for goodness sake. Do you have to be in this loud first thing in the morning? Long time no see, Inspector. Who could have ever imagined that we'd meet each other here? I wonder, seeing your face out. The crime scene never fails to give me a heartburn, I swear. Ha! Sounds like someone needs to lay off the fish and chips. Good morning, Inspector Garrison. Grab your fingers off my crime scene. Whoa, okay. Oh, right. Well then. We're already investigating. That was quick. Hey, get your finger. You're gonna mess up my crime scene. Uh-oh, I wasn't touching it though. It's just... Don't you even look at it. Even just a glance is gonna mess up my crime scene. Wow, he toppled out of the wrong side of the bed this morning, didn't he? I say, the crime scene looks ruined enough already. Ah, I'm so fucking funny. Anyways, maybe it's best we just start asking some questions. Hey, yo, what's poppin', Sotseki? This doesn't look... Oh, shit! This doesn't really look good, does it, Sotseki? It has only been 3 days since I was arrested for stabbing on the Bizarre Road. And now, on the very same night, I finally allowed to return home. This happens. Oh, hellish existence. The victim's room is here on the ground floor, and your flat is on the floor above, correct? Hey, Kevin. Right. You might as well have called us neighbors. So you knew the victim. Oh shit! Oh, what's happening? That was a pretty normal question, right? Why is he trembling like that? Oh, well, I wouldn't say that I didn't know him. I've never been to his room before. I vow to you on my grave, this is true. I wonder what got him so agitated. I almost feel as though you shouldn't have asked him that question. Oh, in my honor of need, I had come to you two to my aid once more. I entrusted the policeman with my message and had him call for you. Okay. Wait, is that all you're gonna tell me? Right. My god, what a long conversation. What about you, Garrison? What are you doing here, Garrison? So, about that dead guy over there. His name is William Pretensy. The fuck kind of last name is that? Pretensy? His last name is Pretensy. I guess he would have been alive. Pretense. You know what?
See?
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll come up with the better one. You got one? You got one for me?
Really?
Maybe in his... You know what? I don't... There's always puns with jokes, and I don't got it. I don't got the joke this time.
That's okay. You went to Melissa.
Yeah, I tried. He was one of the ones right in this flat. As you can see, he's a washed-up actor. Oh, maybe he acted out his role as a wash-up. That's fucked up, dude. Mr. Pretensy. Mr. Grabadab and Mr. Natsume was the first to discover the body. Mr. Pretensy wasn't up at his usual time, so they got worried and kicked down the door. But doesn't Mr. Grabadab have a bad leg? The one who kicked it down was that trembling mustachio, hunchback Asian over there. God damn, you didn't have to use 3 negative words on him, damn. Wow. Slightly unexpected of him, to be honest. The victim lived a life of extreme poverty. We had him here for pretty fraud. Wait, what? We've had him in for petty fraud before. Oh, we've had him in for petty fraud before. He had no money and nowhere to go. The only people who knew him were under these roofs. He's died as he's lived. Alone. Sad. Piece of shit. Poor. So, why is Sotseki here anyways? The investigation only just started, and apart from him, there are only police officers here. He's not especially suspicious, and we don't mean to judge by appearances, but we just thought that we asked the guilty he literally corrected himself before he said Japanese. Woo! We just thought we asked the guilty the tenant a few questions. Did you just say guilty? It looks as though that they suspect Sotseki. To be fair, he does tend to come across quite a bit suspicious. Oh, poor Sotseki. Anyway, I can't say much until the coroner gets here. But the body is still warm. We could assume that he hasn't been dead for very long. As much I would love to confirm that for myself, I'll just take his word for it. The fucking brick windows. Hey, you get your filthy... Oh. Man, Garrison, you shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up, boy. Oh, the fuck is Holmes doing? Look at this man, he posing. He doing that running man pose. Mr. Holmes, may I ask what exactly you're doing? One of these times Soseki will actually be guilty. I wouldn't be surprised if he accidentally murdered this man. I mean, his case was accidental too.
Ha! Isn't it obvious? I'm clearly carrying out an investigation.
I was asking because it wasn't obvious.
So, did you discover anything, Mr. Holmes?
Now, don't be so impatient, my little Japanese geisha angel. It's only been 5 minutes. But if I were to press to say, I would say I've discovered a little more than the truth.
What? The whole truth? But, Mr. Holmes, wouldn't that mean that you've already discovered everything?
I suppose you can view it as such. In any case, at this time and point, my conclusions. Number 2. First, last night, the victim was involved in a fierce fight for his own life.
Why that bother you much, Soseki?
No reason, just please ignore me. Forget I exist. As for my other conclusion, last night, the victim ingested poison. Its smell concealed by a sweet scent. Oh, sweet, ridiculous.
Oh, you fucking suspicious, dude. Alright, seriously, Soseki. That was even more of a violent reaction.
Oh, no, please, just pretend I'm not here.
Skeletor, you're onto something.
Invisible.
That's a little difficult with all your yelling.
Please elaborate, Mr. Holmes. Explain your deductions to us.
But of course, let us raise the curtains on this tragedy and showcase the truth.
All this great deduction so far has been pretty ridiculous. I won't be surprised if I witness another bizarre miracle.
Now, everyone, shall we begin? Come. One and all to Sherlock Holmes' theater of logic and reason.
The game is afoot. We're back in the shit. The cause. Topic 1.
In other words, to learn of the truth last night, let us first take a closer look at the victim.
Oh, this man is gone.
He's frothing from the mouth. This suggests the possibility of poison at work.
This man saluted at the end. He gave this man an F. He was like, yo, F. Whoa, what is that? Is he eating butter? Is this man eating butter? What a sick bastard.
In front of his eyes lay one large plate. And what exactly is on that plate? It's rat poison.
It's like half a bar of soap. Half a bar of soap. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way that's a half bar of soap on a plate. There's no way. There's no way.
Why is there a soap on his plate? It lies as if it was his last supper or even his last sopar.
God damn it. That was just as bad as mine.
But why did the victim eat the soap? The answer is revealed in his fork.
I hate everything about this so far right now. I hate it. A man was found dead with a half-eaten bar of soap on his plate, and he's more suspicious about the fact that he used a fork. If y'all was eating butter, would you use a fork, a spoon, or a knife? What would you use? What'd you use, huh? What'd you use? If you had to eat butter, would you eat the bar, or would you eat it melted and like have it like soup? You would use a spork, Sky? My goodness. I think if I had to eat butter, I would melt it and sip it like if it was like liquid. Anyways,
It seems his ravenous hunger set him on a one-way track to his demise.
No way, you tell me this man was so poor that he had to eat soap?
With his fork as a weapon, he tried desperately to protect himself in a fierce battle for his life.
What the logic is this?
Put it simply, hunger defeated him, and he devoured the soap whole.
The soap is right there, dude. That's not whole.
However, the soap in London is known for being poor quality. It is also a poor quality poison.
What? I don't know if I trust soap being poisoned.
Ergo, the poison that stole his life lurks in his plate. The soap matches his frothing mouth quite exquisitely. Therefore, his cause of death was the result of poison from too much poor quality soap. Personally, I find it more enthralled by the taste of that poor quality candle.
Are you fucking kidding me? I can't believe. I know obviously it's gonna be wrong, but it's just the fact that this man has a half-eaten bar of soap on the table. Suicide, huh?
Now, we are left with one final problem. Is this a case of suicide or homicide?
So Seki, you look so suspicious. You need to stop that.
Death paid this man a visit during his last supper. Was there a third person to join their party? Look no further than this lone cop.
Well, he just got right on Seki's grill.
Of course, it is hasty to make deductions based on that alone. There's always the possibility that our culprit was conscious enough to take their cup home. Which is why I will supply the answer to this question. The identity of the guest was made clear by this broken lock. If it's broken now, but when he died, it must have been locked. And the only key to open this lock was in the victim's pocket. In other words, when the victim ingested that poison, he was all alone.
I knew a person who eat butter straight up. That's disgusting, Kevin.
Like a little snack. Little snacky.
A stick of butter? Is there a country where they do that normally? Where that's normal?
My dad will get a piece of bread, put not melted butter on it. It's not a hot piece of bread or anything like that. And he'll pour sugar on it.
Ah, you remember telling me that. Well, he'll put margarine, not butter. Super
no, he
weird.
put butter.
I know there's some countries that have like a specialized butter. I think I might be talking out of my ass, but I know there's some that has like a specialized butter, so it's not like it's something that you can actually eat regular by itself, and they would fry it. Fried butter. It's weird. Yeah, right. So when you bite into it, it's like super layered, and then when you bite into it, it's like butter comes out. It's like some small butter bites. Really awkward, but yeah.
Cheap soap reeks of cheap oil.
Wait, what?
Drowning in that sharp, oily smell, he collapsed from that poison, which nobody to save him.
I might be tripping. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass, but I swear there's a country that eats butter like straight up as a snacky snack.
All we can do is pray that soap cleanse his soul somewhere.
This man is making jokes on a dead man. That's not cool.
And there you have it. The great deduction of Sherlock Holmes has been revealed.
I'm gonna sit down. I think I've wakened enough. Don't talk. Oh shit! It's a rat! Get Zelda's toy out of here! Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. There's one thing that bothers me. Paula Deen's territory. Didn't she kiss a statue made of her? She had a statue of herself made out of butter, and she like kissed it. And she kissed it. She was like, mwah, delicious. Is she even dead yet? I don't know.
There's always one thing that bothers you, but go on, ask anyways.
Even if you were absolutely famished, would you really eat soap?
All it takes is one look at his state of living to tell you that he must have been quite poor.
Dude, he's even got like a little like stairs and then a standee of a castle. What if this man was delusional? He was like, "Goo goo gaga, I'm the king of the castle. Everyone should bow down to me." He's just delusional. He'll go outside. He's like, "Why aren't you listening to me?" And then he gets bullied off.
He must have hallucinated that the soap was a really delicious feast.
Could that really happen?
Between you and me, I've tried soap in the past myself.
You ate soap? Hey everyone, the great Sherlock Holmes has eaten soap. What a fucking idiot. Garrison's like, whoa, you've eaten soap? I'm telling Iris, bro.
Don't look at me like that. It was ages ago. I just wanted to try to clean up my stomach.
Did it work?
Well, I writhed in pain for a while, and then I threw up. Maybe it did. But that's when I learned that even soap can be considered a deadly poison. And not only does it taste terrible, but the experience was terrible too. I do not recommend it.
I wouldn't try it even if you did.
There must be something that's bothering me. Oh, there's something that's bothering me as well.
What exactly?
It's Sotseki.
Me?
I can't help but notice him jitter in the corner of my eye. It's almost as if you believe Mr. Holmes' deductions are true.
How preposterous. His voice is really trailed off there at the end.
Judging from Soseki's reaction, it seems Mr. Holmes' deductions warrant a further consideration.
Mr. Holmes' perception and deductions are so sharp that sometimes he shoots far beyond the truth and into a realm of ridiculous. Wrangling his deductions and dragging them to the back of the world of reason is our job. Alright, let's do this again.
Pay close attention to the words that are key to Mr. Holmes' deduction. You need to subtly change those words to the correct conclusion. Just when you do, Mr. Holmes' great deduction will be complete.
On that note, I'll be counting on you, friends. Now, everyone, shall we begin?
Come, one and all, to Sherlock Holmes' Theater of Logic and Reason. Alright, let's get to the shit. I wonder if this case is going to be like the other one, where it's literally just the Sherlock part. Because isn't that what it was last time? It was just examination and then Sherlock. Like 3 times, and that was it. So I said one large plate. Why is there soap on the plate? Blah blah blah. Last Supper, or even his last supper? Wait, it's just going by itself. Oh, right here. I like how he said a fork, and he went. He stared at the camera. He does have a point. Hey, get it, guys? He does have a point because he's got a fork. If this guy had a fork, he was probably eating with it.
Yes, I suppose that does make sense. If he wanted to eat soap, using a fork would certainly be easier than chopsticks.
There's something called a spoon, a fork, a spork, and a knife, Susato. But never mind that. There really is only half a bar of soap left on his top plate.
But surely there must have been an answer somewhere. Did he really eat the soap? Let's look for some proof to reveal the answer.
What is that? Oh, that's his hat. What about the teacup? I wonder if he was drinking tea.
There's nothing in it, so we can't really say for certain.
Oh, considering the kind of person he is, maybe he dissolved some soap in water and gulped it down.
We can't really say for sure that he some sort of crazy soap fanatic either.
But did the victim eat the soap? The answer is revealed. Where is it revealed to? Would you use a fork to eat soap?
Regardless of the utensil, I don't think you're supposed to eat soap at all.
Then why is he holding a fork, Susato?
Oh, just stop freaking out. It's just a fork. Getting angry at me won't give us any answers now.
Hold on. He actually got angry. It's like, why did he use a fork to eat soap? I don't get it.
Now, in any case, if we say that he used this to eat soap, the deductions doesn't change. We need to find a different clue that would lead us to the truth.
Why did the victim eat the soap? Wait. There's only the fork and the teacup. So what about the teacup then? Notice the empty teacup knocked over in front of the victim.
Donald said that cutting butter with a knife is fucking disgusting.
Cutting butter with a knife is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm translating.
But like, why is that disgusting?
He thinks a lot of things are disgusting.
Cutting butter with a knife? Well, that's why they have butter knives. There's a utensil called butter knives to cut butter with. That doesn't make sense. But how's that? But it's a butter knife. How is cutting butter with a knife disgusting when it's called a butter knife? I'm mad. Why is he eating soap with the fork? Just like how you spread butter with a knife. Yeah.
I think that's what he means. I think he's saying it's obviously problematic. But it doesn't make it any less disgusting.
I guess. Some say the forks in the hands all seems so obvious, but I don't think you would eat soap. No matter how hungry you are, did the victim eat the soap or not?
Proving the answer should be our first priority.
This is a bizarre point for us to be caught up on. Yeah, how come I can only scan the fork and the teacup? I guess it's still the fork? No? What am I missing here? Why did man invented fork? To eat with, simply. What do you eat with the fork? Whatever is on your plates. Simple. It's a soap fork. Don't you know about your If soap fork exists, Skeletor, I'm gonna shit my pants right now. I will shit right in my chair. If you can give me evidence that a soap fork exists, and it's called a soap fork for the reason of stabbing your soap, not for eating, I don't care, because who eats soap? You're not supposed to. But if it's for stabbing your soap and it's real, I'm gonna fucking shit in my pants right now. Come on, bro. I get it, Mr. Holmes. I'm wrong. I get it. I'll never surpass you. I'll never surpass you in your big dick energy. Your big British energy. Big British Empire energy. I don't get it. Oh, right there. I found it. I thought that was part of his hat. I found the other. There's some soap down here too. I can't believe Mr. It's not. No, it's not butter. It looks like a block of cheese, to be honest. I can't believe Mr. Pretense loves soaps to go that far.
Hold on a moment. This soap fits perfectly together with the other half on the table.
Wait, really? So he's not a freak? He's not a soap eater?
Yes, this is one half of a broken soap bar.
That's a big ass fucking soap bar. I barely could see that off screen. The answer is everybody on the soap bar. Snap. But did the victim eat the soap? The answer is revealed by this other soap bar. There's another chunk. In other words, he didn't eat the soap.
Well, that was obvious. I knew that no matter how hungry you are, there's no way you can eat soap, even though I said that 5 minutes ago. Even for me, just one bite is more than enough.
But as far as I can see, there's no other food here that he could consume.
Upstands observation, Master Naruhodo. That itself is an answer. Soap in London is known for being poor quality.
That could easily Yes, I got it. If the soap only takes one lick to kill a man, you won't catch me using it. It's certainly true that there's no other food in this room, though.
Is food the only thing that could have entered your mouth?
How about my dick? It's easy. The tea that killed him. It's a poison in the drink. Oh, maybe he got the soap because he was like trying to wash his mouth out with it because it was so bad. Ergo, that the poison was stolen that stole his life lurks in this teacup.
Indeed, for ages, poison and teacups have gone hand in hand. He's gotten too far of himself and drank the whole thing dry, so nothing remains.
Since we can't find a single crumb of food in his room, there's only one reasonable conclusion.
The cause of death was poison slipped into the victim's teacup.
So it's still poison. But it's by poison tea. Huh? Now we're left with one final problem. There is a soap company called B-Man's Fork. Are you kidding me? This is so sad. There's no fork made for soap, but this company called B-Man Fork Soap. Well, close, very close, Skeletor. You got me to at least fart in my seat rather than shit myself. So congratulations.
In this cause of suicide or homicide, death paid for the man visiting his last supper, or should I say, last soper.
Was there a third person to join in the play?
Look no further. This is the blown cup.
This fallen Western-style you-know-me cup came up before, right?
Mr. Pretense he drank tea on the night of the crime. Following that train of thought, I really see no problem here. However, there's one thing that bothers me.
You're referring to Seki's natural reaction upon hearing that, right? Maybe there really is something to his deduction after all. Oh look! He has another cup in his hand. Why would a man need two cups unless he's a dual-wielding teacups? Was there a third person to join the party? Look no further than this other cup. As I thought there were two cups in this room. Oh. This shows the possibility that the victim's last supper. He may have been entertaining a guess. I'll give you a lap dance, boy.
At the very least, we can say one thing with certainty. Last night, someone was drinking tea with the victim.
Whoa. What the nonsense you speak of? I have no words.
Oh, obvious. It is hasty to make deductions based on that alone. But until we know who this guest is, there's no meaning in pondering it. Which is why I will supply the answer to this question.
Who was the guest that visited him last night?
Identified the guest that made clear by this broken lock?
This deduction is going in a rather questionable direction. It may be too late to go back on the overindulgent soap claim. Regarding the identity of the person who visited this room last night, I'm getting a pretty bad feeling about who might be. Avert your eyes from the truth, but you cannot convert them from the truth, from the truth. Oh no, I was wrong. Yeah. Come on. I get it. I'm wrong. Please forgive me. Alright, let's go. Skip it, come on! Did Mr. Pretensy someone visit last night? His VOD points would determine the truth behind his death. We're required we're required equally vital evidence to back our decision. I just make sure I don't even miss a single slight hard decision. I thought they were the only makeshift stage and costume in this room, but there are 3 books sitting here. I wonder what kind of books they are. The titles are as follow: Monsieur Lecoeur, The Cranberry Tales, The Caterberry Tales, and the last one is 2,000 Leagues of Under the Sea. Don't these all sound really familiar? I feel like I've heard these names recently. This may be the one amazing coincidence, but these are all the same 3 books that Soseki brought just the other day. What? When Miss Green was stabbed on the pavement 4 months ago, Soseki was on his way home from a used bookshop after buying those 3 books. Those 3 books are now sitting here in the victim's room. But Soseki is adamant that he never came here. I'll take it. A few more of those and golden brown. What exactly does it mean? I'm not entirely sure myself. I'll have to examine them further this way. Do you have any energy drinks on you, do you? Or do you feel like open right now?
No.
Okay. The identity of the guest that will be made clear by Soseki's book. Right, you are! These 3 books share one commonality that can't be called coincidence. Oh! These are the same 3 books that Soseki brought to the used bookshop 4 days ago. That's just coincidence! Then why didn't you bring the same 3 books from your own flat? Go on! Oh shit, something happened to my mic. Hello? Test? Hello? Is my mic okay? Hello?
Why?
Hello? Okay, so I thought something happened to my computer. I must refuse! If you can't bring them to your room, then does that mean that these books here are for you? Are yours? 4 days ago, on the morning after he bought these books, Soseki was arrested. If you had brought these books here on the night, then all you have to do is say so. But you didn't. That means you came bearing these books. Whoa. This man dances way. He's like, dun dun, you would above. Last night, the day after the trial had finished, and you were free again. Therefore, the conclusion of this deduction is as follows. Last night, the victim died after consuming poison. At the same night, someone else was present. And as for the identity of the other person, must have been you, Soseki Natsume. Hi! And there you have it. The great deductions of Sherlock Holmes have been revealed. Just like that, huh? God, I love these scenes. Okay, now something happened to my mic. Now it should be good now. Check. There you go. Ooh. Shouldn't this wake me up, my green tea?
You've done it again! You've done it again! Well, Mr. Natsumi. Looks like you're gonna have to pay the yard yet another visit. Whoa, wait, I say. Just a moment. What is it? It's that lock on the door, you said it yourself.
Saseki is shaking so much. He's in pretty bad shape. Oh, that's your problem? You could easily seal it with a force shield inside. Oh, what the fuck happened? Oh, that's your problem? You could easily forge a duplicate key.
Oh, what?
You two were essentially flatmates. I'm pretty sure you could have found a chance.
Oh, by the way.
That's the wrong phrase there, my friend. My fellow Tomodachi. Bruh, brush up on your English.
You're welcome to try and change the subject, Mr. Mustachio. But it will not do you any much good.
Damn you! Damn this Sherlock. Damn this doctor! He's made to make the biggest sound. He's never sound like Mr. Sherlock Holmes in such a long rival of his. That's enough of that. There's a police coach waiting outside. Now get to move on.
Substitute lost to the Naruhodo. I never thought it would come to this. But I must ask for your aid once more. I am indebted to you for your pure as white snow, I can tell you. And also,
Yes.
my precious kitten. Please make sure my kitten is fed.
Oh, that's where we get Wagamaga to me. Yeah, and so it became clear that the evil spirit haunting Soseki Natsumi is yet to be exorcised, and he was once again arrested as the prime suspect of a case. Wow, it's fucked.
It was all thanks to Master Hone's cruel deductions. Oh, hey, you're the one who made me do it.
Well, Inspector Garrison isn't here to stop us anymore, so how about we do some little investigating crime scene when we get the chance? Good idea. Oh, and one more thing. What is it? You remember what the inspector said earlier, right? One of the first to discover the scene was the landlord, John Grabadab. God damn it, I hate that guy. Oh, the landlord? I fucking hate that guy too. I think we should take a trip to his room on the 3rd floor at some point. Got it. We'll go and have a chat with the client when we can.
You feeling okay?
I'm blacking out. I'm actually even falling asleep standing up. It might be because I ate food. But,
I ate a hot pot.
Yeah. I could end it here and just do Half-Life since, like, I can just, like, go bing bang on it. And I just did finish the section, so that's kind of a good, like, ending point, you know?
Mm.
And plus, I do gotta edit that Among Us video. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay. Tomorrow. Let me think of the plan. Tomorrow we're doing...
I know the plan.
Yeah, tomorrow
We're getting up early. We're making fish tacos live for you on stream with Larry's own hands. Full frontal camera of naked fish.
Naked fish.
We're gonna eat. Have a little chat with stream. See if everyone could get warmed up for some Among Us. Get everyone
pour a little drink, and then we're gonna cut off the stream because it won't be on stream, and then everyone's gonna get a little call. Tomorrow I'm gonna fly over there and I will kiss you, Rosie. And then we'll play a little Among Us off stream, and then when we get a little less people, we'll do Valorant maybe. So I think, yeah. So
or massage your shoulders a little bit. Maybe if you're a redeemed player, we'll give you some feet. Who knows? Tomorrow's gonna be crazy.
Maybe it'll be like a toe or two inside the camera. I don't know.
Well, anyways, deleted by the moderator. Something tells me he was giving you sweet deals on how to become famous.
Yeah. But anyways, Yeah, I don't know why I'm so fucking tired. Obviously, though, I'm not in condition to read. But for anyone who's new, that was a little taste of what's to come, baby. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why there's so many bots. But anyways, I'll end the recording here for the sake of the VOD. I'm in no condition to read. I was standing up and I was blacking out. So, unfortunately, we will continue this on Thursday. No, not Thursday. Friday, because Thursday I'm doing
The
something.
reason why there's so many, they're bought in bundles because there's being a large influx of people streaming lately. I'm guessing because the games that are trending are Fall Guys and Among Us, so there's a lot of people streaming just with their friends and stuff.
Yeah, and those
so
people are
that's usually
gullible.
like when Fortnite came out, there was a bunch of them too. A lot of companies just buying them out and sending them out to smaller streamers. What you could do if you see it on other people's streams and they still have it going on, tell them to block that entire sentence from their word list.
Yeah,
they'll
it
just
usually
do-
works.
We'll block
Yeah,
them completely.
yeah. And the reason why they do the link like that too is so it's not a link. It's fucking smart. And I was like, damn. Anyways,
Mhm.
we're gonna cut off the VOD here. I'm sorry for another short episode for this VOD, but hey, I mean it's on YouTube and you can watch them in a row, so it doesn't hurt too bad for you guys. So take it easy on the next episode. I'll catch you in the next episode. Yeet!